Why are there two F trains? And if this sign says F, why does the train say S? Welcome to a brand new Trains Are Awesome video. Today we are coming to you from New York City. More specifically, we're on Roosevelt Island, a small residential island in the middle of the East River between the boroughs of Manhattan and Queens. There are a few ways to get to Roosevelt Island. You could take the bus, but the most iconic way to get here is to take the Roosevelt Island aerial tram. I've been wanting to do this for years, but for some reason never got down to it, until now. But this is not that video. Subscribe to Trains Are Awesome to see that review. It's coming soon. There is a third way to travel to and from Roosevelt Island, and that is to take the New York City subway. The F train serves Roosevelt Island, so let's go ride that. The F train is a service that connects Coney Island in Brooklyn with Jamaica in Queens via Manhattan. Though it shares tracks with quite a few other services, I've added the M and Q trains to this map since those will become relevant later on in the video. On the New York subway, there's a difference between lines and services. A line is the actual infrastructure that trains use. Think tracks, tunnels, etc. A service is the part passengers interact with. Where does a train start? Where does it end? And where does it stop in between? Services are given a number or a letter. The F train, for example. A single service can use multiple lines, and a single line can be used by multiple services. The F train uses the Queens Boulevard Line, the 63rd Street Line, the 6th Avenue Line, and the Culver Line. Roosevelt Island Station is located on the IND 63rd Street Line, which is a pretty interesting piece of infrastructure. See, the Queens Boulevard Line connects directly with the 6th Avenue Line, so trains could just take that to go from Queens to Brooklyn. And that's exactly what M trains do. But the IND 63rd Street Line basically acts as a bypass 10 blocks to the north. Construction started in 1969, and the first trains ran through part of the tunnel in 1989, 20 years later. The top floor is used by the subway, while the bottom floor is used by Long Island Railroad trains running to Grand Central Madison. The subway portion was finally connected to Queens in 2001, which is when F trains began running the way that they do today. But notice up here on the concourse, we keep seeing the F train referred to as a shuttle. That's odd. The shuttle name is usually reserved for very short routes. Let's head downstairs. You'll notice there's a lot of construction going on. The MTA is currently replacing the tracks on the subway here on the 63rd Street Line. Since August of 2023, only one track is ever in service to allow for construction, and that has led to a very interesting service pattern. The F train has been rerouted to use the line under 53rd Street, a line that the M normally takes. The M, on the other hand, now terminates at 57th Street. And the strangest feature of this temporary service pattern is the F Shuttle. This F runs from 5 in the morning until midnight every day, stopping at only 3 stations. Overnight, it is replaced by a bus. Just a single train set runs on the F Shuttle. Though we were going to Manhattan, when a Queensbound train showed up, I decided we might as well get on it and ride the entire F Shuttle.
This is 21st Street, Queensbridge. Transfer is available to the shuttle to Queens Boulevard. This is an accessible station.
Thank you for riding with MTA New York City Ground.
This is a Lexington Av, 63rd Street bound shuttle train. The next stop is Roosevelt Island.
The trains themselves display an S bullet rather than an F to indicate that this is a shuttle service.
Clear of the closing doors, please.
Lexington Av, 59th Street Station, Lexington Av, or the Metro Park. This is an accessible station. The elevators to rail exit.
At 63rd and Lexington, people who were headed east got on the train. But then it moved west onto a stub track, where in the tunnel the operator walked to the other end of the train. A few minutes later, it was back at the platform, this time ready to continue to Roosevelt Island and Queensbridge. Fortunately, for people traveling farther into Manhattan, a cross-platform transfer is available to the Q train. On the opposite end of the line, despite there being no direct subway connection, a free shuttle bus connects Queensbridge with Queens Plaza, so passengers can then continue their journey by subway. It was kinda cool to ride the F Shuttle. As a transit enthusiast, when's the next time I can film a sign saying Shuttle 63rd Street? And it's good that there was at least some service available during this construction project. If you want to ride the F Shuttle yourself, you better hurry. When the service changed back in August, the MTA said that this would continue until the first quarter of 2024. Well, it's February now, and while projects on the New York subway are notorious for getting delayed, I'd still expect an announcement that things are changing again relatively soon.
Whoa, Tom, where'd you get that cool phone case from?
Oh, this thing? I actually made this.
Whoa, can I get one for myself?
Yeah, you can find it at the Trains Are Awesome store online. So under every Trains Are Awesome video, there's a link that'll take you to the store, and you can find phone cases, mugs, stickers, t-shirts, hoodies, all designed by me, all with different trains that we featured on the channel. So if you want to celebrate many of the great trains around the world, or if you just want to support the work that we do here at Trains Are Awesome, check out the Trains Are Awesome store.
If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to Trains Are Awesome. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.